Hello, my name is Captain Contagious, and we are coming to you today from the underground headquarters of the Pestilence League of America.
And I am Paulina Polio. Today we would like to talk to you about something we feel very strongly about: the dangers of vaccines.
Yes, vaccines are awful. But before we start, we must give some disclosures. First, this thing on my skin is not a costume. I have been riddled with measles since childhood, and all my pustules have coalesced to form the orange rash that you see here. The yellow stuff is extra strength neosporin and, yes, I am quite itchy, thank you for asking.
And this breathing device on my face is what I must wear every time I get out of my iron lung. Luckily, that is not very often, since we are both under permanent quarantine here in this underground lair. I wear this outfit because my iron lung doubles as a tanning bed.
But these are mere trifles compared to the very real dangers that vaccines pose to our children. You may want to take out a pen or pencil to take notes, since some of these are quite complicated. We can wait for as long as you need.
Especially since we aren't allowed to ever leave this building.
You see, by choosing not to get vaccinated, we pose a threat to children who are too young to have gotten their shots, as well as to the few children who cannot get vaccinated for real reasons.
Some may call us selfish, but I prefer to think of ourselves as informed consumers. Okay, here comes the list of dangers. Number 1.
Mild irritation at the injection site. Most often, this resolves by itself, but it may require application of an ice pack.
Number 2. Crying. A medical study showed that this is more common among babies than adults. If you don't want your baby to cry, don't poke him with a needle.
Number 3. Fever. This usually goes away by itself, but if it doesn't, it may require application of an ice pack.
Of course, 1 in 10,000 people may have an allergic reaction. There may also be about a 1 in 10 million chance of getting some type of permanent disability.
Permanent disability is such a bad thing. I have had plenty of time to think about it during my permanent quarantine in this hellhole, begging Typhoid Mary here to put some more neosporin on my back.
Typhoid Mary? Do I have to remind you how many times your scabs have blocked up my ventilator intake?
Enough. Let us not argue. At least we were spared the horrors of vaccines. Did you know that some people say that vaccines might lead to autism? Of course, there is no proof, but Jenny McCarthy said so, and I believe her because she's hot.
Do you know what's hot? My iron lung. Especially since the air conditioner stopped working.
Well, that's a small price to pay for avoiding vaccinations, which might have caused localized pain requiring application of an ice pack. Pestilence League. Out.